Oh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously? Not? Funny, who gave Stick the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's gonna smell of onions. Odour Stig. Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all.
Curva à direita.
3 litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, as much sideways action as you like.
Em 100 metros, curva à esquerda.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker. It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter. Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now. Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on.
Curva à esquerda.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
Na rotatória, pegue a segunda saída.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs. Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right, back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7 litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster. Steady on stick. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly. Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different. I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha, asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it, the cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. The acceleration is brutal. Hope that meter charges by the minute. This could be a cheap ride. Holding adrift is a delicate balance of throttle, steering and shouting. Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This is a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably. From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
Em 400 metros, curva à direita.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dry drag strip, so they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
Em 400 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda. 400 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda. Em 400 metros, curva à direita. Curva à direita. Curva à esquerda.
Good work from the stick there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, one in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea. This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here though, mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain, lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
Em 400 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has four-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example. That's a four-wheel drive car on mud tyres completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top drawer drifting, I reckon.
Em 400 metros, curva fechada à esquerda. Curva fechada à esquerda. Em 200 metros, curva à direita. Curva à direita. Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda. Em 400 metros, curva fechada à esquerda.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. To head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's seat. But first, what goes up must come down. That's some proper hang time! Actual air suspension!
Quando for seguro, dê meia volta e retorne. Recalculando a rota. Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Charges for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting, even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída. Em 400 metros, curva à direita. Curva à direita.
Alright, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
pegue a primeira saída.
On to the final stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda.
And there we go, the top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around. Now, I said we'd be driving some British classics, and you don't get more British than a car built in Birmingham designed by a man from Greece. Anyway, here it is, an original Mini Cooper S, an icon of 60s engineering. It was designed for cities, but this is the wide-body one, so we're going to need a bit more room. And I know just the place. Ready, Stick? The Mini is cleverly packaged, capable of carrying 4 people and their luggage. And luggage, presumably. The Cooper S was the car to beat on the famous Monte Carlo rally. It pretty much wiped the floor with the competition.
Na rotatória, pegue a terceira saída.
The Cooper S was developed by a bloke called John Cooper, who also built F1 cars, so it had real racing pedigree.
Quando for seguro, dê meia volta e retorne.
And it wasn't just Monte Carlo either. The British Saloon Car Championship, the 1000 Lakes Rally, even the Australian Touring Car Championship. Almost any time the Mini turned up, it won.
Em 100 metros, curva à esquerda. Em 400 metros, curva à direita. Curva à direita. Curva à esquerda.
And here we are! Told you it was spacious. We've got everything we need here. An airfield, the original rapid runabout, and the stick. I'm looking forward to this. Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much delay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Just showing off. What is it with these shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly apparently. Punches well above its weight. It's literally unstoppable. Forget rallying, this thing was made for demolition derbies. Someone tell the Sig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing. Here we are then, Edinburgh, where it's time for a spot of turbocharged tourism with this, the mighty Porsche GT2 RS. All we need now is our tour guide, Muck Stig, the world's worst Scotsman, allergic to tartan, absolutely petrified of bagpipes, also I've heard. Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get before this spot ringing.
400 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
What a car this is! 3.8 litre flat 6.2 turbo, 700 horsepower, all wrapped up in carbon fibre with wings, stripes, holes and vents for snorting in the air.
Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída.
Maybe a little thing, isn't it? 0 to 60 takes 2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing.
Em 400 metros, curva à direita.
It might be street legal, but it's only a pair of fireproof underpants away from being a full-blown racing car.
Em 200 metros, curva à direita. Curva à direita. Curva à direita. Na rotatória, pegue a segunda saída.
It's a real masterpiece of engineering, this GT2 RS. The wheels are made from magnesium, the exhaust is titanium. It's exotic, savage and utterly bonkers. I love it! Excellent hooliganry. That's what 700 horsepower and rear-wheel drive will do for you, even if you have the guts for it. And effective laundry detergent.
Em 100 metros, curva fechada à direita.
It's limited to 211 miles an hour. Any faster and it would need special tyres. But with the stick behind the wheel, who knows? Ooh, inch perfect there. It's wider than a regular 911, this GT2, and about 20 times more terrifying. Basically, the perfect device for nipping in and out of city traffic.
Em 200 metros, curva à direita. Na rotatória, pegue a primeira saída.
Into the final stretch now. Note to stick. Remember to park properly at the end. And watch out for traffic warnings. Good work. Hard on those carbon ceramic brakes now. They can stop a locomotive dead in its tracks. I told you we'd finish for the fans' favourite, and here it is. No, not the lorry, the thing on the back, under the tarp. You'll love it. But first we need to move it into position. Thankfully, we have our very own haulage expert, a trucker's trucker. No load too large. Yes, it's Big Rig Stick. Right, now take it easy, Stick. That's some expensive cargo you have back there. Costs as much as a house. And weighs about the same too. Worked out what it is yet? Okay, here are some cryptic clues. It's all-wheel drive, but not four-wheel drive. It's a wagon, but you definitely don't need a horse to pull it.
Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
That's 5 tons of a flatbed carrying 4 tons on its back. They just hate getting stuck behind a slow, lumbering old... Wait a minute, it's actually accelerating. Up a hill. I guess that's what 900 foot-pounds of torque does for you. That plus truck a stick. Almost there. Just park it up and we'll whip those covers off. Good job, Big Rig Stick. Suits you, you know. Although, come to think of it, maybe pick up some more of your style. Especially the one we have in store.
Quando
I give you the Mercedes G63 AMG 6x6. It's the ultimate off-roader, a 4-ton, 6-wheel sports utility truck. Basically, a G-Wagon with the back half of a pickup thrown in for free. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
em 100 metros, curva à direita.
Someone call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these. With all of the wheels comes all of the grip. The 6x6 turns mountains into motorways. Is there anything it can't conquer?
Em 100 metros, curva à esquerda. Em 400 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
It makes 536 horsepower and more than 760 newton meters of torque. With that speed limiter removed and with the stick behind the wheel, it'll do 125 miles an hour, with a bit of a run-up.
Curva à direita.
It's tough, the 6x6. After all, it was originally made for the Australian Army. It's basically a tank with heated seats.
Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda. Curva à esquerda.
It can wade through a metre of water, this thing. Most cars need full scuba kit at that depth. Ridiculous.
Quando for seguro, dê meia volta e retorne. Em 200 metros, curva à esquerda.
Top job there, Stig. Take some off. No idea what Stig does with a day off. Experimental dance, goat yoga, fog snorkeling. Anyway, I've been Chris Harris, still am, and this has been the Top Gear Horizon special. Thanks for coming. Now, let's go see what this Forza-thon live thing's all about.
Esse aqui é um dos carros mais raros do festival. O que posso dizer? Quando você joga no sorteio do Horizon, não volta pra casa com um peixinho dourado.